Hi, Steve Gooch here again with another Ministry Moments, number 21. And today is brought to you by the letter M. M is for Minas, first of all. Our missionaries who are back here, been back here 6 months, don't want to be back here, wish they were on the mission field and hoping to go back and waiting, and now they are finally beginning the process of getting back there, which doesn't mean they'll be back there next week, could take a month or two, and it's about a 7-stage process, in fact. But the good news is that the very first stage has already been completed. That is, they now have permission to leave Australia. It is only the first stage though, because then they've got to get permission to come into Indonesia, then permission to go into the village, and passports and visas, and on top of that, they have to organise flights, and the real hassle is that they will have to do quarantine, certainly 2 weeks, probably 4 weeks, possibly even 6 weeks of quarantine at their own expense, so they're going to have to raise money for that as well. It's a real hassle. Plus they've got to get shots and organise luggage. There are many hoops to jump through. They're going to need lots of patience. They've been patiently waiting for some news of being able to go back, and finally their supervising organisation has given them permission to do so. But lots of patience still needed, and lots of prayer. So please be praying for them. If you'd like to find out how to pray and what the prayer matters are, then you can click on the link in the email, which will come tomorrow with this newsletter in it. M is for magazine as well, and in the Southern Cross, the brand new Southern Cross, the August issue is now out. There's a wonderful issue and article in there about Year 12 students and the stresses that they've been going through. Year 12 is always a stressful time with HSC exams at the end, but this year's even worse because there have been so many unknowns, and they're still not knowing. They know they've got to do exams at the end, but what form will they take? Will they be face-to-face exams, or some of them at home? They're wanting to know, will they get to go in and see their teachers in school on a regular basis, or only be able to ring them? There's the issues of, will they even have a Year 12 formal kind of dinner, or some kind of graduation service at the end of the year? So many more stresses than usual. And Mr. Mallison, a Christian who teaches at one of the schools, says he has a quiet time every morning before school and makes it clear to his students that if he's teaching them that day, then he's praying for them that morning. He says, even if you're not Christian, you appreciate that someone's praying for you. You may not believe in God, but they're thinking of you, and that's special. And you can read the full article in the latest edition of Southern Cross, which we'll provide a link for as well. M is for meals, and one of our members, Talitha, loves providing meals for people in her home. It was lovely hearing a little bit of the interview last week, but I was so encouraged to hear someone so willing to open up her home and to share it with others and to have people to come in. It's not like it's an easy thing. In fact, she says it's really tiring. It takes some organisation and there's to clean up afterwards. But Kirk and Talitha are so willing to have people in the home, which is just a terrific way of having ministry to people. And Talitha has noticed how people often open up more when they come into your home and they talk and they get to know you, and there's that friendship, bonds of friendship, which are so important in a church community. And it's encouraged me to do hospitality. And so if you want to see more of that interview, then click on the link in the email as well, and where you can see the full interview and the importance of hospitality ministry. M is also for medical, which is because I wanted to mention the condition of some of our members. Maury, who's very ill. Shirley's looking after him. Please be in prayer for them. She's trying to get some extra care to help her to care for him at this stage in their lives. Plus, Lynn Ramsey's still in hospital waiting for an ACAT assessment so they can work out what kind of facility he can enter into, because the hospital's recommended that he doesn't go home from now on, and that he stays in an aged care centre. Please pray for Lynn as he has to deal with that massive change to his life. Also, Jackie Hurley, who has just had a major operation. She's home now and recovering, but it's going to be at least 4 weeks, possibly 6, maybe even 8 weeks recovery. Pray for patience for her, and please be in prayer for her. M is for money. We had a wonderful donation this week, so thanks for all those who've just been giving regularly, especially for those who've moved over to online giving, and we hope that more and more people can do that. It's a terrific help to our treasurer. Please keep praying for our finances. For more news, go to the email, which will come tomorrow, the ministry news, which will come online, and we hope that you enjoy reading it. Bye for now.